so glad and excited. I'm about to introduce you guys to another great that is up and coming in the business. Please welcome to Kempire Radio for the first time ever, jive recording artist, Faye.
Oh, no, you didn't just give me the hand clap. You just placed the hand clap.
Hey, Michelle, welcome to Kempire Radio.
How y'all doing?
We are doing great, Kate. I've been so excited to talk to you.
Okay, what's going on? I'm excited to be here. I'm very excited that y'all allowed me to come on and, tell my story, talk about my music.
Of course. And Kate, I actually got a chance to see your Ustream earlier today from your photo shoot.
Okay, thank you.
I know why you're blushing.
Because I flashed.
Okay, let's just introduce the audience to you. If you're just tuning in to Kempire Radio, I'm here live with R&B sensation K. Michelle. You've been making a name for yourself in the last couple of years, but finally your album is coming. The first single, How Many Times, is blowing up everywhere. It's everywhere on 106 in Park. K. Michelle, why exactly did you decide this is going to be the first single from Pain Medicine, the album?
It's actually like the 10th single from the album, and I didn't choose this single. I've never picked one of my singles. My label has never allowed me, so that's frustrating. But this single basically, I just say I'm like, how many times do I have to go through the same bullshit? How many times do I have to not go and not pick my single? I'm tired. So that's why, this single is out. I'm just always very honest.
We appreciate that. The show is real talk with a real host, so we love real artists and real people that, speak the truth. So, but since the label did decide how many times, who wrote that single?
Sean wrote this thing. Sean Garrett, he is an amazing writer, as you know. He really took interest, and he's been almost somewhat like a big brother, and he has been very motivating and, just teaching me about the business and just really being, just a good person around me. So he wrote the single. He didn't send me a single like, here you go, sing this. He actually sat down with me on, one or two occasions talking to me and, wrote a song that kind of was saying what I was feeling in life. So he get right to it.
So, along with Sean Garrett on the album, everyone's calling, you like the female R. Kelly. R. Kelly has definitely taken an interest in you and, really helping you with this new album. How did that relationship even develop?
Well, like you said, that's why I was signed. That relationship, after I got signed, then they took me to R. Kelly like a week later, and that relationship was built from there. And, it's just a relationship that has, taught me a lot. I grew a lot from it and gave me a lot of confidence to be exactly who I am. When you get in the business, you're scared. You don't want to make a lot of wrong moves or do anything like that, and you need someone to talk to, if it's management, if it's, an artist, someone who's been around and gets it. So that's why that relationship was so important, and that's why I think, I'm so outspoken on what it is that I want to do and who I am.
And can you share with us some, you mentioned that Sean Garrett and R. Kelly kind of gave you advice in this business. What were some of the things, the gems that they left you with to kind of help you, build your business sense and your music sense?
Well, one thing that Rob has always told me, and I always say it's write life and not music, and you'll always have a job. And, I'm a little firecracker. I like to say what I want to say when I want to say it. And what Sean Garrett has told me is, you know what I'm saying, you can say what you want to say. Don't be offensive, and you can say what you want to say once you get the power. And you just start. If you don't have enough power to say everything you want to say, So you need to pick your battles wisely. So I'm still learning. I got a lot of, learning to do. But both of those men, I learned a lot from them.
Well, it sounds like you're growing a lot as an artist. How would you describe the K. Michelle that, the K. Michelle from like 5 years ago compared to who K. Michelle is today?
Probably the K. Michelle 5 years ago would have really not even been in this business. That's why I'm grateful I got my deal when I did, because that K. Michelle would have probably like cursed out everybody that tries me and beat up everybody.
And where does that come from, K. Michelle? Why do you think that that K. Michelle was who she was and compared to who you are today?
I just don't like humans. I just don't like I don't like untamed humans. I think I've been fighting so long all my life. When I say fight, I always literally mean like beat up. I always have been very outspoken. And I think that has been, I have to learn to get out of my own way. And I think I would be further along if I hadn't hurt myself so much doing a lot of things. So I'm kind of learning right now to try to get out of my own way.
That's powerful, K. Michelle. That's definitely powerful. And, it's a perfect segue into the name of your debut album, Pain Medicine. What was the idea behind that title? And what kind of medicine will it give to your fans and your audience?
I think Pain Medicine, when I first named my album Pain Medicine, I had a different vision than my record label. And it really pisses me off that people have not got to know the real me as a musician, as an artist, and the fact that people think I'm just a male basher. I don't even hate men. That's not what Pain Medicine was about, because there's a lot of other issues in life that you go through other than a man.
Yeah.
So for me, Pain Medicine was to be my therapy to not just women, but men as well. So that's why now when putting the album together, I'm trying to make sure that the records are not just about heartbreak, because that's really shallow of me, and that's really, I'm deeper than a man and some heartbreak. So Pain Medicine is just super important to me, and I named it that because I just wanted to give everybody a form of healing in the fact to say, okay, she went through this, I'm going through this. We can get through it together. So that's why I named it that.
Okay. So, as you mentioned before, you've worked with Sean Garrett on the first single How Many Times, and also, of course, R. Kelly. Are there any other producers, songwriters, or artists that you collaborated with for your new album, Pain Medicine?
That's really it. Like, I've done other records. Like, I just did Trina's mixtape, and I always do little stuff, Rick Ross, a lot of different things. But for this album, I wanted it to be focused just on me. A lot of artists, I feel like, put features on there to carry them. I don't need anybody to carry me. So as far as, like, my presentation or whatever, maybe album sales, I need somebody to carry me because I ain't got no promo. So maybe I need somebody to carry me. But as far as musically and loving of the music and my voice and, lyrics and things, I don't need anybody to carry me. So probably the only feature on this album will be R. Kelly, because we've already got a song that we did that I love. And I was the only feature on his album, so he'll probably be the only feature on mine.
Okay, Michelle, you expressed some frustration with the label. A lot of artists, come here on the show, and we know overall in the business that there are different politics that set artists back. What exactly for you do you feel that you need right now as a new artist to bring you to that level that you want to be at? What ingredients are you missing right now?
Well, I don't have a lot of artists hate. I don't have a hate for my record label, because it's not like they don't believe in me. It's just the fact they don't get it. They don't understand me. They don't know who I am. And that's not an easy task either. I feel like right now I lacked a lot of promo and promotion. I didn't have a website for 2 years.
Oh, wow.
You know, basic needs that were looked over for me because, I don't know, because of the politics, I guess, in the building or whatever, the fact that my budget was spent and I didn't spend it. You know, so there wasn't a lot of money for me. So I'm organically, like, building as an artist. Like, I get, you know, my little 200 followers, new ones, every day. But I used to be sad and complain about it. You know, people say you're underrated. I don't even, you know, I don't really get bothered by it now because I'm building, like, lifetime fans. So what I think I would basically need, you know, I'm just going to say I just need God to put it on in his own time and on in his hands, because I don't know if Jive can even do anything for me in my career right now, because I don't think they know how.
And I know you said that the label doesn't really know who you are, but you, of course, can tell us, you know, especially people that are being introduced to you for the first time here on Kempire Radio. If you're just tuning in, I'm here with a Jive recording artist, K. Michelle. Who are you, K. Michelle, as an artist? How would you describe yourself? Or how would your friends or family describe K. Michelle?
My friends and family will tell you that who y'all be seeing, like the singles and everything that have been put out, is not who they know. Not completely who they know. I've had a stage in my life where it was about heartbreak. So that's what I sang about. So when I got signed, that's the records that they took to afterwards. But I got signed originally as a female R. Kelly because of my diversity. And my diversity got boxed really quickly. And it's like I'm fighting to breathe and get out. And to see me, like, I listen to country music. I don't listen to urban music. I never, you know, when I was little and younger, my voice came from Whitney. I think the big notes and the creativity. I looked at R. Kelly and I saw how he could do I Believe I Could Fly and Feel on Your Booty, and I was just so entertained. And then I saw Mary, because when you hurt, I could take to her pain. But then I would listen to The Judge, you know what I'm saying? And I would listen to Alison Krauss and Bonnie Raitt, a lot of different kind of artists. I play classical piano. I have never had a single where I was able to actually sit down and play the piano. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a writer, and the things I write about are very important to me. And I just feel like to sell, you know, to put me as a mainstream trying to do radio type artist, I feel like my creativity and my artistic beliefs have been smothered and killed. So I'm just kind of going through it. So I just feel like
we appreciate, here on the show. Not only do we, it's not your typical radio show where we just thought, what's the album called, what's the single. We really try to understand artists and understand the business and try to teach and use this platform for a positive message and a positive force, within the music industry. So we really do appreciate your honesty and, just sharing all that you've shared so far.